Welcome back. It is Monday, so of course we're asking Dr. Bentley our pet questions that we have. This is our Ask the Vet segment. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Hope you had a great weekend.
I did.
Okay, because we're delving right into it. Here's what Glenn wants to know. My Rottweiler has an infection in his right eye that causes a blue haze. What can be done to clear that infection?
Depends on whether the infection is inside the eye or on the outer surface. On the outer surface, usually they can be treated with drops or ointments and that sort of stuff. If it's inside the eye, then you really need an ophthalmologist's care. The dog can lose its eye from either direction, from front or back, but the ones that are superficial infections of the cornea, those are a little easier to treat. The ones that are inside the eye can be very dangerous and can be due to causes other than infection. There's a whole list of diseases they can have. So.
Is that something that can happen so fast that you...
Very quickly. Usually the cornea responds to damage within a few hours.
Wow.
So you get a scratch on it and it'll start to turn blue and milky looking within a few hours. So.
Okay, hopefully that helps you, Glenn, when it comes to taking care of your pet. Rhonda wants to know, my kitten had a tooth infection that ultimately killed her. What could have been done to save her?
Depends. Usually tooth infections will not be fatal. So it is very possible the kitten had something else wrong with it. It's a suppressed immune system. FIV can be passed on from the mother to the kitten. So it may have had the feline form of AIDS, something like that, to suppress the immune system. Other than that, the infections are generally bacterial, and putting them on antibiotics is the way to go. You can pull the tooth to better treat the animal. Other than that, there's not a whole lot you can do.
Does it matter, or does it affect where you get a pet from? Like, let's say you get it from a shelter instead of someone that you may know. Does that affect the kitten in any way, shape, or form? It
can, because they're obviously going to be exposed to more contagious diseases from like a shelter atmosphere than they are from somebody's backyard. So that is a good question, and depends on who they come in contact with.
Okay, and that's where having a great vet, at your disposal is really important, especially with a new pet. No matter where they come from, this is why we turn to you. We're going to pop up your location, because for some who may not be, some who may be new to the area, you're so humble. He smiles when I do this. But there is your address, there is your phone number for those who have questions, and then we're going to pop up a look at just kind of the outside of your building. There it is right there, because not only do you care for pets, but you offer boarding too.
Yes, that's true. Okay. That's a very small building. That's actually our sign.
Oh, Dr. Bentley, what would we do without you? We appreciate you joining us. Thank you, and hopefully that helped as well. Up next, we have a look at all your stories that our reporters are working on in the day ahead with our assignment manager, Tom Russo.